So we're going to be swapping out my foot pegs from the standard soft rubber thick ones. We're going to go with the sleek, slimmer kind. Now I read on the Z900 forums that they talked about that these can give you a 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch more of leg room because they're not as tall. So we're going to check that out. Going to do some measuring and some installation. So stay tuned. It's the best way I think I can measure. I got the ruler in a specific orientation, so with a wrench trying to level it out, we're right around 16 3/4. So let's put some new pegs on and see what it looks like. All right, at the bottom we have this little C-clamp. What we're going to do is just take a regular flathead, just finesse it out. So now we just need to pull out this little axle looking bolt. So cover the spring so it doesn't shoot out. Just pull it right on out and it comes right off. Now the replacement spring they gave me that came with my set is not quite the same. So we got a, like a left turn, 90° to the left and then 90 to the top. So I'm going to use, I've tried this one in here, it does work, but it kind of sticks up. So I'm just going to use the stock one. On the foot peg, you have a little slider. So I guess if you lean over, it touches the ground, it's supposed to slide. So this thing here does not want to go in. So I think when they powder coated this, they powder coated the threads. So if you have a tap and die set, piece of cake. We're not going to try and use the tap and die set. We're going to try and do it by just force. So let's just try and get it started. Just push with your thumb. I'm just going to force and try and keep it straight. Looks pretty straight. All right, that looks good. This is the stock bolt, pivot pin, whatever you want to call it. This is the stock one that came out, and then this is the aftermarket one. So there is definitely a difference in the weight. This one is hollow. It feels, I mean, it still feels substantial. I don't think we should have an issue with it breaking, but I'm going to hold on to the stock one because this hollow one, I don't know. I guess it should be okay. There's not like a lot of force on this, other than like if you're doing wheelies or doing anything where you're slamming down on the pegs, maybe you want to stick with the stock one. But hey, to reduce some weight, I'm all about it. Yeah, there's a little bit of grease in there. We're going to go ahead and clean that grease out. And I have some Valvoline full synthetic grease. So we're going to use some of that. Let's take a little. Don't need a lot. Get our peg. Okay, I'm going to drop the spring in there. Get our lubricated pivot pin. Go ahead and put that in there. Okay. There we go. So you just want to make sure you get the loop over this way and it's straight in against the frame. And so that way, when it pushes up, it flicks back down. Right. And this came with little C-clips. So we're going to go ahead and put those on. These can be a pain in the butt. Let's take some pliers, and it's really kind of hard to get this shot. Just use the pliers to kind of push it on. There you go. All right, there we go. And let's take a little measurement and see what we got. All right, so now we put the wrench across. Look at there. That's about 16 and a half. So it looks like we lost about 1/4 of an inch. What do you guys think? I like them. They look sleek. They match. I mean, hell, probably lost 2 pounds. Them stock ones are super duper heavy. I'm gonna go ahead and store this with the peg, the pivot bolt in there, along with the new spring and the C-clamp. Like I was showing before, what you do is just get it started, and then you take your pliers and you just squeeze and push it down and let it click into place. A lot easier than trying to hammer it or force it. Just some nice finessing with the pliers. And then hopefully, I mean, this thing is heavy. You know, I mean, God, it's got this big weight on the bottom of it. And now it does have this big rubber dampener, which I hope I don't feel any vibrations from the new pegs that don't have it. But what we'll do is I'll come back and give you a review on the pegs and how they feel, if they feel good, or if I went back to these or not. But I really do like the new ones. So goodbye to these. They're gonna go in my storage drawer. All right, guys, please give me a thumbs up and a like and subscribe, and I'll be bringing you some more content. All right, bye.